Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. The Cleveland Browns are at a crucial crossroads heading into the offseason, and the buzz around the team's future is louder than ever. With so many questions lingering after what was, frankly, a disappointing 2025 season, fans everywhere are eager for clarity. The big question on everyone's mind is whether head coach Kevin Stefanski will still be leading the Browns next year. The same goes for general manager Andrew Berry. Will he be back for 2026? This isn't just idle speculation anymore. Insiders are starting to shed some light on what the team's front office is thinking. According to NFL insider Ian Rappaport, the Browns aren't in a rush to make any definitive decisions just yet. The plan is to wait until after Week 18, when Cleveland faces the Cincinnati Bengals, to evaluate everything. That game could serve as a sort of litmus test for the direction of the franchise. After that, the team's brass is scheduled to meet on Monday morning to determine what's next. It's a pivotal moment, and it could shape the future of the Browns for years to come. Stefanski's tenure has been a roller coaster. When he first arrived, he brought hope and promise, kicking things off with 2 winning seasons and playoff appearances in his first 4 years. That included a playoff victory that had fans dreaming of a deep postseason run, and Stefanski earning NFL Coach of the Year honors twice. No small feat. But the last couple of years have cast shadows on that early success. The Browns have gone 7-26 over the past 2 seasons, and postseason appearances have been few and far between. The 2025 season, while an improvement with a 4-12 record, still fell well short of expectations, especially considering the talent on the roster. Many fans point to the decision to go all in on quarterback Deshaun Watson as a turning point. That trade, which involved multiple first-round picks, was supposed to elevate the Browns into serious playoff contention. Yet Watson's injury-plagued tenure, with only 19 games played over 3 years, has been a major disappointment. Adding insult to injury, Watson's fully guaranteed contract has made this move one of the most controversial and costly in NFL history. It's a move that has left many questioning the long-term strategic vision of the organization and its leadership. But amidst all this turmoil, there have been some bright spots. The 2025 draft class, for example, has provided a glimmer of hope for the future. Berry and Stefanski managed to draft at least 4 or 5 players who could develop into long-term starters. Names like Mason Graham, Carson Schwessinger, Quinshon Judkins, Harold Fannin Jr., and Shedeur Sanders stand out as promising pieces for the Browns' puzzle. Their development is crucial, especially considering the team has 2 first-round picks in the upcoming 2026 NFL Draft. If these players continue to improve and fulfill their potential, Cleveland could be building a new foundation that might turn things around faster than many expect. This brings us to the big question: what happens if Kevin Stefanski stays or goes? The decision isn't just about one game or one season. It's about the entire direction of the franchise. The Browns are operating in a coaching pool that, compared to last year, isn't as highly regarded, which gives Stefanski a bit of a reprieve if the team can perform well against the Bengals. A solid showing in Week 18 could be enough for Cleveland to give him another shot, especially if the front office believes continuity is the best move after a tumultuous few seasons. But if Cleveland's leadership feels they can find someone better, a coach who can unlock the full potential of this roster and lead them back to the playoffs, then Stefanski might be shown the door. The Browns have a talented core, and with that second first-round pick, they could be eyeing a new direction. It's a classic NFL dilemma: stick with what's known and risk stagnation, or take a chance on a new coach who might bring fresh energy and ideas. What's particularly interesting about this situation is how it reflects the current state of the Cleveland Browns organization. They're clearly in a rebuilding phase, but it's not a typical rebuild. It's more like a strategic overhaul, trying to capitalize on the talent they've accumulated and the draft capital they possess. The front office has shown willingness to make bold moves, but it's also clear they're weighing the risks and rewards carefully. Fans have a lot to consider. Do they trust Stefanski to lead them into a new era, or do they believe the team needs a fresh start? The answer might depend on how the team performs over the next couple of weeks, especially in that critical matchup against Cincinnati. If Cleveland can pull off a win or at least compete strongly, it might just be enough to keep Stefanski in charge for at least one more season. Conversely, if the team struggles again, the pressure to make a change will intensify, and the rumors of a coaching overhaul could become unavoidable. Looking ahead, the offseason is shaping up to be one of the most critical in Browns' history. The decisions made now could determine whether Cleveland finally breaks through and becomes a consistent playoff team or continues to struggle with inconsistency and questions about leadership. The team's cap situation, draft picks, and player development strategies will all play a role in this puzzle. There's no denying that the Browns have the talent. They just need the right leadership to harness it and push them to the next level. Fans are also watching how the organization handles the quarterback situation. Deshaun Watson's recovery and performance will be a huge factor. If he can rediscover his form and stay healthy, the Browns could be legitimate contenders next year. But if Watson struggles again, or if the team decides to move on, that will send shockwaves through the franchise. Whatever happens, it's clear that this offseason will be one of the most pivotal in recent Cleveland Browns history. So as we approach the final game of the season, every fan's mind is racing. Will Stefanski get another shot? Will the front office pull the trigger on a coaching change? And most importantly, what kind of team will Cleveland field in 2026? These questions hang in the air, and the answers will come very soon. One thing's for sure, the Browns aren't staying still. They're planning, they're analyzing, and they're ready to make moves that could reshape their future for years to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all of this? Do you think Stefanski deserves another year, or are you ready for a coaching change? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the future of the Browns. Remember, the offseason is just around the corner, and there will be plenty more updates, rumors, and news as Cleveland prepares for what's next. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep supporting our team, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together, dreaming of that next Super Bowl, and believing that brighter days are ahead for our beloved Cleveland Browns.